What's up, guys? So I wanted to do a new video that I've never done before where I read the script of my short film and kind of put it side by side with the film taking place as I read the short film script, so you guys can kind of see in action how it's happening and taking place, and how it correlates to the script, how similar it is, where things were different or changed. And I think it'll be a cool new piece of just kind of content and give you guys insight into a lot of the short films that we've done and the narrative pieces. So let's just jump right into it. So this is Roadside. It was an idea I had for a short film, my story, written by Ryan Alexander. Exterior highway, early evening sunset. We move through the trees on the side of the road. We hear footsteps getting louder and louder. Girl, early 20s, dark hair, enters the frame in a panic. What is she running from? We follow as she runs up to the road. She begins to settle down and look over her shoulder. Reveal. She looks like she was attacked. Her clothes are ripped. There's blood marks on them, though it's hard to spot where she's cut. A car appears. She stops and stares curiously. The driver ignores her. She begins walking again, and we notice a limp. Is she cut on the leg? Then a black pickup truck drives by, slowing down, and we hear it stop. At the same time, the girl stops. Next, we hear a honk. Reverse to the black pickup waiting for the girl. Reverse back to the girl as she slowly walks, looking at the ride. The passenger side rolls down. We only hear his voice. We just stay on the girl and the passenger's door. He sounds like he has some sort of accent, but nothing too distinguishable. You doing okay there? Driver opens the door but continues the engine running as he steps out of the car. Are you in some kind of trouble? She moves her head slightly, hard to make out whether she's saying yes or no. It's almost as if she's nervous, like she's being watched. They both look at the empty road left and right. Driver, why don't you let me help you out?
I don't think that's a good
Girl,
idea.
I don't think that's a good idea. Okay, well, then I'll call the police so you can get some help. No, don't do that.
I could call the police, so
No.
maybe they could get...
No, do not do that, okay? Don't.
Okay. Well, look, I mean, if you need help, I could be that. Just get in the truck.
Driver, look, if you need some help, I can be
Who
that.
knows?
Get in my car. Who knows? You might
Probably
even like it in
in
there.
there.
She gives him a look. What does that mean? The driver continues. It's freezing out here. A lot warmer in there. Trust me. She looks around,
freezing out
contemplating what to do. Driver continues. What kind of guy would I be if I let a pretty girl in need
a lot
just
warmer
keep
in there.
walking? You should be driving
Trust
with me. I could use the company too.
Look, what kind of guy would I be to let a pretty girl in need just walk alone down this road? I mean, I should be driving. And I could really use the company too.
The girl. No, be best if you just get back in your car.
I think it's best if you just get back in the car, okay?
Driver, you need help. Let's go. He grabs her arm. We quickly notice a white bracelet on her sleeve, rolls up a
get in the
tad.
truck.
She tries to pull away, and he overpowers her a
Easy.
bit. Driver continues,
Relax.
relax. He somewhat forces her around to the passenger side of the
okay.
car. Trust me,
You're okay.
you'll be fine, the driver
I'm
says.
okay. We're okay. Okay.
He closes his door, and we start to pull back as he makes his way around the back to the driver's side. He enters the car and the car drives away. We keep pulling back when all of a sudden the pickup slams on its brakes, the horn honks and holds the sound as if something was pressing up against it. We begin moving forward towards the car. The girl gets out of the car with blood all over her, knife in hand. She walks over to the driver's side, pulls out the driver's body. She gets in, and she drives off, revealing she wasn't in trouble, but she was the trouble. The end. So it's pretty similar, almost spot on through, you know, the second, third half outside of the first part of the script. Initially, this wasn't going to be a one take. We ended up shooting it as a one take. So the first kind of page or two is written as if, you know, there's a cut and reveal, reverse two. But on the day of actually shooting, I thought it'd be much more intense and unique to do it all as a one take. So we actually showed up pretty early to the location and rehearsed the blocking and the camera movement for hours, trying to dial in what ultimately the one take shot would look like with this same story in mind. So granted, the beginning's a little different in terms of like what happens and the shot, reverse shot. But as far as like the story overall, it's pretty much the same. But you can see, like, even with the script, this is the script we went into the shoot with, and on the fly, we made adjustments. Again, still roughly the same, but made those adjustments, and I think ultimately created something that was more intense and drama-filled by creating it all as a one take instead of adhering to this kind of shot, reverse shot, reveal that the script calls for in the beginning. So just because you write something a certain way doesn't mean you have to stick to that. If you feel like when you're on set something could be better or there's a better way to do it, you can make those adjustments. So yeah, hopefully this video was kind of fun and cool. I would love to dive deeper into all of our various short films, narrative work with the scripts, reading them as they, you know, kind of go side by side with the visual. And so if you guys like or liked this and want to see more of this, let me know. Would love to do more of this if you guys find this helpful or insightful in any way. So yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks guys. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Go watch the short film if you haven't seen it in its entirety yet. And peace. See you next one.
Hey, you doing okay there?